Module LaTeX, creating figures, tables, and lists in LaTeX.
Hi all. In this video I'm going to show you how to add images in your LaTeX document, also how to create tables in LaTeX, and for the end how to create lists in LaTeX. So first, let's say we want to add a picture to our document. So let's say we want to add graph of probability density function of a random variable x, which has chi-square distribution with degrees of freedom n is equal to 5. So I already have a graph. I made one as data. So first we are going to save it somewhere. So you go here on File and then Save As. And the most important thing is that you save the picture you want to include in your document in the same folder where your text file is saved. So for me, this is the folder which is called test. I'll call my graph1, and I will save it as PDF. It will be easier. You can save it also as data graph and so on. Then I will click here on save. So I already have one named graph1, so I will just replace it. So yes. Okay. Let's say we want to add this graph after definition 1. So here I'm going to write the following: begin figure and end figure. I want my figure to be in the center of my document. So here I'm going to write begin center and end center. To include a figure in your document, you need to write include graphics. For scale, I will write, for example, 0.45, and here the name of the figure needs to be written. So for me, it's graph1.pdf. If you click on Quick Build now, this won't work because you need to implement the package before you can start to include images to your code. So the package is called graphics, and we are going to include it in our preamble. And let's try to click on Quick Build now. So now picture is added, but maybe I want here for this picture to have a caption. We can also do that. And I want this picture before my footnote. So for adding caption, you can just write caption and the caption of the picture. So I can write probability density function, comma, n is equal to 5, for example. And let's click on Quick Build now. Oh, we have a problem now. Our picture is now on the next page, but we want our picture here after the definition 1. We can fix that if you write after begin figure in square brackets age, like here. So I want my picture to be here. And if I click now on Quick Build, the picture should come back to the page. So now it looks okay. Also, we can reference to our pictures in LaTeX. For example, I want to write in figure 1 the probability density function for n is equal to 5 is shown. So to be able to reference the picture, first you need to give a picture a label. So for example, I will call it figure 1. And then to reference to it, here I will write reference. We can write graph, abbreviation, and then figure 1. You already have it here. Okay, and now if I click on Quick Build, we should get a sentence before our figure, which says in figure 1, the probability density functions for n is equal to 5 is shown. Also didn't mention, here you will have to recompile your code 2 times in order for the number to appear, because LaTeX first needs to find labels, and then in the next time you are recompiling it, he will write it here. So now we have it. In figure 1, the probability density function for n is equal to 5 is shown. Also, maybe it's bothering you this little indent here, which we didn't put, but we can fix that also. So you can write here no indent. And then if you recompile, the indent should be gone. So everything seems okay now. Also, we can create tables in LaTeX. It's actually pretty simple. So here I have an example already. So for table, you need to have environment begin table. So environment which is called table and environment which is called tabular. And also I wrote here begin center because I wanted my table to be in the center of the document. Also, you need to be very careful if you open begin table, then you need to also end this environment, so with end table. And also for tabular and center. Okay, here next to tabular we have these symbols. So this means that our table will have 2 columns and that the words in our columns begin in center. So that's why we have C and C, like center and center. Then we have age line. So this is just line between every row in our table. Then the word in the first row column. So here is expectation, and the row in the second column, or symbols like here. Also, this is again mathematical environment. And actually that's it. So pretty simple to create tables in LaTeX. Also, you can reference to tables like to figures. So here I have this table is labeled table 1, and then here is a reference to the table. Also, I wanted to show you here how to create lists in LaTeX. So let's say we want to have a subsection here, which is called applications of chi-square distribution. And then we want to write applications. So for creating lists, you can write begin itemize, and then end itemize also. And then in the middle, you're going to write the first thing, so with item. And we are going to write chi-square goodness of fit test. And then for the second one, we're going to write chi-square test of independence. And if you click now on quick build, so each item will be represented with point. But if you want here, for example, numbers, then you will use a different environment, which is called enumerate. So you will have here begin enumerate and here end enumerate. And if you click now on quick build, now you will have 1 and 2. Also, maybe you want to have A, B, C, and so on. This can also be achieved, so you need to write A here and B here. And again, if you recompile, you will get now here AB. Also, a little trick. So maybe here you want a little bit more space between your subsection, between topic of your subsection and the first item. To do that, we are going to use command vertical space, like vspace. And for example, we are going to write 5 points. So if you compile that now, you will see that our document will look better. So actually these were some tricks. I showed you how to create tables, figures in LaTeX, and also for the end how to create lists. In the next video I'm going to show you how to add table contents, lists of figures, lists of tables, and for the end literature in LaTeX. So see you then.